busy all day, every day, but somehow your biggest projects aren't moving forward. If that sounds familiar, time tracking could be the clarity tool you didn't know that you needed. It's one of the most powerful tools for managing your workload, setting realistic timelines, and making better decisions in future projects. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I'm Dr. Katie Linder, a certified project manager, change manager, and coach who works full-time leading and supporting teams in higher education. On this channel, I offer real-world examples of how project management translates into the higher ed environment. If you're looking for ways to use project management tools and skills both professionally and personally to bring more ease to your work and life, you're in the right place. Time tracking is one of those project tools that seems simple but has huge benefits. In higher ed, we wear a lot of hats: teaching, service, research, administration, mentoring, and more. It's easy to underestimate how long things take or to spend hours on tasks that weren't even on your radar at the start of the week. Time tracking can help you to see where your time actually goes, to estimate future projects more accurately, to make informed choices about what to keep, delegate, or drop, and to advocate for yourself if you're overextended or need more support. Almost like magic, once you have a few weeks of time tracking data, you can analyze things like how much time goes to each project or priority, when you're most focused or distracted, which recurring tasks are eating up your schedule, and whether your time is aligned with your values or goals. These insights can support both strategic planning and burnout prevention. Let's talk about how to get started with time tracking without overcomplicating it. For this tool, you can start small. Track time in 15 to 30-minute increments. Use categories like teaching, admin, writing, meetings, and email, and log time once or twice a day to avoid micromanaging yourself. For simple time tracking, you can use a notebook, or you can also try interstitial journaling, which is a method of journaling that involves writing short entries during the transitions between tasks or activities. This is often done in a time-stamped planner or notebook, and it serves as a way to track your time, reflect on your work, and improve focus by clearing your mind between projects. If you want to track your time digitally, there are several options to consider. Toggle, Rescue Time, and Clockify would all be tools to check out. You can also try time blocking in Outlook or Google Calendar for visual planning. Choose the one that feels most natural. You're more likely to stick with it. Whatever method you decide on, try it for just 1 week as a snapshot. When you're just getting started with time tracking, there are some common pitfalls to avoid. First, try not to be too detailed. You probably don't need minute-by-minute logs. Also, make sure that you aren't tracking without reflecting. Data is only useful if you actually review it. And finally, time tracking shouldn't be used to self-judge. This tool isn't about creating guilt. It's about clarity and improvement. Let's look at an example that might benefit from time tracking. You're preparing a new course, and you assume it'll take 10 hours. But when you track your time, you realize it actually took 18. Now you can ask yourself what took the most of that extra time. Consider building in more prep time next semester, and consider ways to reuse or streamline future content for your courses. Time tracking isn't about perfection. It's about awareness. Once you know where your time is going, you can align it more intentionally with your projects, your energy, and your priorities. If you've tried time tracking or are thinking about starting, I'd love to hear how it's worked for you. Share your thoughts or favorite tools in the comments below. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more practical project management strategies designed for the higher ed context. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.